There, side stream.
I've poisoned the well.
Yeah. There.
Or
side.
did I actually catch us as we were just starting?
Kind of. Good evening, everybody. This is David /Asher, and of course, join me as MPX.
I'm eating my bowl of noodles.
Noodles. And let's get this party started. So, we've moved on to Chapter 2
Officially?
of Sandland.
Ah. Yeah, sorry about yesterday.
Ooh! I need you! Get back here!
It can't move faster than the ship, can it?
There are some that are actually pretty annoying to get to, because
They actually do move faster than the ship,
they
regardless of what kind of ship.
not necessarily move faster, but in GameCube configuration. Sorry, playing other games.
Here goes! Over there!
But the moving ones are the most annoying because it's quite literally just... You either have to sit and wait in one spot, and it takes somewhat forever to get to them for to cycle through. Or you think you're waiting in the right spot, and no, you're like nowhere close, and then you don't see it. More like Pies of Arcadia.
That was fun!
Evening, Eric Foxy. The other problem is trying to get to it in time. The Triclone. A dangerous triplet of cyclones. Sailors have dreaded the legendary Triclone for centuries. It is said that if you encounter it, all you can do is pray. However, it is also said that in the center lies the treasures of 1,000 air pirates. Wreck. Yeah. So where are we? Might as well head this way. Because, like, some of them don't, like, go in areas that you can't go to normally. Okay.
Fire consume my enemies! Slam to burst!
Good. Just the flying purple onion. Admittedly, like, kind of bring up a side topic is the whole thing of like we had to talk about like turn-based RPGs or have a good lifespan ahead of them. They've always had decent lifespan. admittedly, like, people claiming that Expedition 33 is a pure
Turn-based game.
turn-based game, to me is like, no. No, it's not. Because it's... I would probably put Expedition 33, or Claire Obscure, as much more of a Mario RPG-esque thing, where it's like you perform certain actions and then like if you don't do it, it doesn't necessarily harm, but
You're not getting the most out of it if you're not playing the mini games.
yeah.
I mean, let's be pedantic here. Would you say for something to be considered a turn-based RPG, properly speaking, is that there's no major positioning mechanics like in a tactics game? Like saying if we go to Final Fantasy Tactics, that's obviously a tactics game because it relies on maneuvering your characters in a grid array map or some form of like positioning.
If I had to put the definition of a turn-based RPG in there, I would probably say that the best way I could probably describe it is you select the actions of the characters in one part of the battle, and then they play out. Now, admittedly, that can be a little problematic because... But what about, like, games like Final Fantasy X, where the,
the active time battle system has been part of Final Fantasy before 10.
Yeah. And that's the thing, was 10 did not have... was the first one, since it was introduced, to not have the ATB.
Yes, but I'm saying that the ATB separated, like, actions
Yeah.
to timing events and such.
Because with the ATB, it's like, if you went with, no, don't, it's like, I want to play this where things paused during battle, it's like, eh. Whereas, like, compared to games like Dragon Quest, where you select your actions, the enemy does their actions, they all play out at once.
Or they play out based off of a stat of speed and whatever. Well, obviously there's always been some mechanical differences and variations on turn-based games.
Yeah.
Here goes.
I would say most people's failings is just simply the fact that the gameplay is not 100% real time with no pause.
Yeah.
Like the concept of turn-based pause, like for FTL or I'm trying to think of another game that uses it. Could be called turn-based, but not really. Actually, I would think most of the Total War games could possibly be that. I don't know if they actually have push pause.
Maybe. So we got a new one, the Victory Mail, which... that's actually pretty decent, and anybody can wear it. So... okay.
But I mean, I think the main reason why it has come up as part of the talking points is that obviously turn-based games have been on the back foot for the past 15, 20 years, actually.
Yeah.
Simply because they're viewed as slow, monotonous, or lack of control or skill.
But at the same time, it's like the whole thing of I've seen a lot of articles recently go like, "Oh man, because of Clair Obscure, turn-based RPGs are on the rise." When we had the re-release of Lunar, like the remaster of Lunar, the remaster.
I mean, Dragon Quest you just played.
Well, I didn't play the Dragon Quest 3 2D HD thing.
Well, what I mean is not necessarily the remake of Dragon Quest 3, but rather the Dragon Quest you played.
Yeah.
That admittedly wasn't exactly recent, but it was not, you know, did not exactly happen 10 years ago.
Yeah. But it's like, this month alone, we had a bunch of, like, remasters of old, what are considered turn-based RPGs. But, like, the news stories are going like, but look at Clair Obscure! It's so good! And it's like, no, I think it's because of the fact that, people saw that turn-based RPGs can still work. But it's because of the fact that the characters are realistic looking. To a degree. I'm going to have to caveat that everybody on that one, because...
Well, I haven't actually looked much at CO. How are we supposed to truncate the name? CO33?
As far as I know, it's just Expedition 33. This is just the truncated version. Or Clair Obscure. And...
Eco 33.
Eco.
Expeditions Clair Obscure 33. So yeah, suddenly we're missing like 30 versions of Eco developing between releases.
Eco turned into humans? What?
I mean, it was always about aliens.
I know.
The aliens are just now different.
The aliens have turned into witches. Or a witch. But I'm not, and like, there's also this like weird part of my brain that's going like, yeah, boy, aspect to everything. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a few things set up. Okay, whatever. Oh no! It's another black spell pirates. Hey, that ship's got two beautiful ladies on board. Let's convince them to board our ship. But I don't think, like, turn-based RPGs are ever going to go away. I look towards people's, like, hyping up stuff, and it's like, oh man, look at this, it's, like, means turn-based RPGs are here to stay. Does that mean, like, the action RPG is gonna go away because turn-based are in vogue? No. There's gonna be people that are like, I don't like turn-based because of reasons. Or, I don't like action RPGs because of reasons. And there's gonna be the people
Sorry,
that's like,
I didn't hear any of that.
oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's my fault. I'm guessing you are going off of other tangents regarding RPGs.
I was saying that I really don't like the whole everything. It's like all RPGs. It's like the way things are worded. It's just they're treating it as if like turn RPGs were like so rare and hard to find nowadays that it's now the most popular thing to have.
I don't know, I would think it's a problem of... There hasn't been many AAA
True.
turn-based RPGs.
Although I would probably...
Like, let's face it, last Final Fantasy before that, the Final Fantasy before that, we would have to get back to 13 for a turn-based RPG.
Kind of. But yeah, 13 would probably be the most recent turn-based.
Well, at least the entire 13 generation. You know, 13.1, 13.2, 13.3. It makes it sound silly when we start numbering them instead of using their names. But if you look at the indie scene, I mean, the indie scene has had a fairly healthy use of turn-based RPGs, far more traditional or trying to do very experimentations. Like, let's face it, I think Darkest Dungeon was probably one of the more innovative choices on turn-based RPGs.
True.
Because the entire, you know, row system of moving the characters around makes it much more interesting in that sense, especially in terms of team building. Because it's not necessarily that some characters are better in the back, they certainly are. It's just sometimes you find yourself in awkward situations because of that game. So you are forced to consider maybe sometimes you need to build your team in weird ways to cover certain mistakes or issues.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like, this is turn-based this is turn-based
I mean,
combat.
then again, we could always mention the GOAT.
Oh.
Come on. You know you don't want to acknowledge it.
Why are we bringing up that?
Because it is, by all means, technically a turn-based RPG. I'm pretty sure we both are on the same page on this one, I think.
Mystic Quest?
No, I was thinking Yek.
Of which one?
Yek.
Oh. Okay.
Postmodernist RPG.
That finally got its, like, version 5 update.
I thought it got its sequel? Sequel? I don't know what the term is.
Okay, so my understanding was that it's got a version 5, which technically is supposed to be revamped everything from 1.0, including extra stuff, rearranging some of the dialogue, and as far as I know, a lot of people who played the original 1.0, I will fully admit I've peeked in on it, and I haven't played the newest version, but I can tell straight up say that from what I've seen of the new version, it is a different game entirely.
It's almost like looking at the difference between Lords of the Fallen and Lords of the Fallen. I'm going to joke on that one, but probably a better example. Well, actually, it's not necessarily a better example, but we haven't played it.
Which one?
You did hear about the Lords of the Fallen 2.0 update, where they've essentially freely released this major expansion
Yeah. Vaguely.
that changes a lot of things in the game. Like, heck, they're offering a really weird demo thing of where you can invite a friend for free to play with you.
Oh, wow.
And supposedly they've really rechanged and revamped the game to make sure it plays a bit more comfortably. Like, a lot of people are saying it sort of finally found its footing in terms of its identity.
Okay.
But I think another concept would possibly be No Man's Sky launch day versus No Man's Sky last year.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because I was actually under the impression that it wasn't an update to the base game of Yik. I thought it was like an expansion. Or like a remake.
It was... Okay, the best way I could probably describe it is 14 from 1.0 to 2.0.
Oh, okay. Like, practically almost a different game.
Yeah. But it was basically just... They, unlike 14, 1 to 2, is that they had to keep most of the storyline, but they had to add in more content and redo some of the existing content to just make things flow better. Because one of the things that showed up is like one of the first bosses you get, and it just comes out of nowhere. There's no explanation, nothing. It just comes, you beat it up, it goes away. Nobody comments about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently in one of the smaller updates, they added context to that fight. And some people quite literally said, that ruined it. Because quite literally, it made the lead up to that fight more annoying. Because instead of just like, oh no, we're gonna have to deal with some really bad thing, it was much more of like, let's have an info dump about this one guy that you're about to kill, because he's the first boss, and it's like 14 paragraphs of information that you don't honestly need. Instead, they revamped it so, yes, it still keeps the context, but makes it much more bearable. And explains why he's showing up in a much more concise manner. Also, time to read this off. The Giant Throne. An enormous rock formation that looks like a rocking chair. The claw marks on its surface have given rise to many stories. Some speak of a giant green creature that once perched here, or of a hairy beast that was lulled to sleep on the rocking motion. So it's our Jolly Green Giant charging base.
Oh, Expedition is actually the subtitle, so it would be COE 33.
CO3 E.
Well, COE 33.
Co 33. Should probably heal everybody.
Take this!
That wasn't so bad.
We got the cutscene before the ship fight. Heck yes! The Bloodlust. That looks more like a blood sausage than... Cold ocean starfish soup, Valuan chicken with onion sauce, and a mountain of flying fish. This is wonderful. The ship is, that we hit yesterday really had some great food on board. Captain Gordo! A ship armed with a gigantic harpoon has been sighted off the port side. I see. Good, good. Take another ship full of goodies there is for the taking. Let me read that. Another ship full of goodies is there for the taking. I'll take on anyone if I think they have good food on board. I really hope they have something that goes with fish. Guys, there's a ship heading right for us. And they're black pirates. I know that flag. It belongs to a pirate named Gordo. He's known as the Gourmet Pirate. He attacks other ships and steals their food. That's actually really bad if you think about it. He rarely uses his cannons because he's afraid he'll burn the food on other ships. He'll do anything for a good meal. As far as black pirates go, he's a strange one. You're telling me? It's getting awfully close. Boarding anchors! They're boarding us! They're challenging us to a hand-to-hand combat. Well, while they're here, we might as well kick their butts. Boss fight time! Mad Chef and Gordo. We're not taking a lot of damage from these guys. I don't like those sound effects.
ASMR 20 years early.
Oh no. Oh, I'm done for! I think that's one of the chefs saying that. Loqua spray. Oh no! It's alcohol breath.
Moons. Purify our souls.
Goodbye. I probably should heal Fina, though.
Yeah.
Oh god. Jerk. Well, somebody's not living. Dead!
Let's try this.
One. Also, Gordo needs a new shirt. I'm done for! Oh, nope. Why did it do Spirit Charge? I want to do Tackle.
Let's try this.
There we go. I'm done for! I think he says that every time you hit him. Oh hey, we got a Cham! And 40 flying fish. Uh... we give up. You and the crew fought well. Your name was Vice, right? I don't think I've ever seen you in North Ocean before. This is the first time I've ever been to North Ocean. Now we're riding aboard Captain Drachma's ship, Old Jack. Drachma? Wait. Drachma, were you ever in North Ocean before? What if I was? Then it is you. I've heard all about you. You're the sailor that was chasing the Ark whale, Rocknum. If I remember correctly, it was to avenge your son, right? Enough. I don't know what stories you've been hearing, but I suggest you keep them to yourself. And unless you want me to throw you overboard, you should get off my ship. That's quite all right. We'll be going now. And what are you staring at? Are you going to stand there all day? Get back up to the bridge before I throw you overboard. Yes, sir. Venus matters. Always present. Rockman. Oh no! Shit! I thought it would have been moved. But yeah, you can't actually fight Valuan gunboats. They're also sky fights. Hey, pirates! It's about time you, the Valuan Empire, rid the skies of your kind. It's a fishing boat. What the f is wrong with you boys? More like pie fights. I don't know. I kind of want pie. What kind of pie? Meat pie, fruit pie, fish pie.
That's my little pie.
That great pie in the sky. A moon pie. Oh man. Lemon meringue is my favorite. I want key lime pie now. Damn it. Let's just decimate this poor ship. I will say this, I do like the style, the stylizations that they've given the ships here in the Skies of Arcadia. Because they're not your typical airship with, like, oh, gas bag and all that. They look like boats, but flying. And I think that may be why we're probably not going to be seeing like a battle system that uses the ship-to-ship battle is that it's... Well, I fudged that up. Oops. Whoops! God damn it. I thought we could redo the fight! Guess it's only boss fights that allow me to do that. Shit. Fuck. All that work. No. Damn it, no! All my work. I have to redo all of it. I have to refight Gordo! Okay, after Gordo, we're saving as soon as we can. I'm gonna redo those 2 discoveries. Death to pineapples.
Here goes! Over there! That was fun!
Grrrk. Herg.
Yeah! Fire consume my enemies! Ram to burst! Over there! I'm glad everyone is okay.
Sorry. We've already seen this boy.
Here goes! Over there!
Ouch.
Over there!
Damn it.
Let us be thankful for our safety. Here goes! Over there! That was fun!
And saving because... Okay, no surprised fucking balloon ship out of nowhere. Not gonna try and revoice this scene, because, ugh. Duck, oysters, fish, shrimp, ramen. Sorry, not reading over this again. We're good. Oh man, we lost the victory armor. Shit.
Let's try this.
Oh. I'm done for.
Let's try this.
Oh man.
We did it!
Not reading this because we did do this. Saving. Pissed because we lost our victory mail.
Oh yeah, was this what you put or after the triple twister?
I got the triple twister again. I got
Okay.
the rock cradle. We didn't get the victory mail. Nope, 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 not fighting you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because, like, I think the victory mail is from the giant purple onions. Pretty sure it's from the giant purple onions. I could be wrong.
Here goes! Over there! Here goes! Over there! That was fun!
I think I got a moonberry back. Yeah, got one moonberry. I'll just fly just a couple more fights, but oh god. Not Spirit Charge. Damn it. Nice. Huh. Either the guide I found doesn't have it, or it's just... Let's see, special items up there too. Oh! They're from Pinolisks. Okay. The victory mail is from Pinolisks. Did not know that.
Serves up right.
Just the save, because now we're technically back on the same foot. Minus the victory mail, but whatever. Oh, right, he has the mace hand, which has like a 1 in 5 chance of actually hitting. Oh shit. Should probably heal.
Let's try this. Let's try this. Here goes! We won! We won!
Hey. Looks like we've reached Valuan airspace. So this is where the yellow crystal is hidden, right? Yes, it is sealed somewhere in these lands, along with the yellow gigas. Considering how much we've caused the Valuans already, we should be extra careful, right, Captain? Captain? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm sorry. Were you saying something? Nothing, really. Wasn't anything important. North Ocean is vital trade route that brings a wealth of new goods and new continent back to Valua. Fortunately, where there's gold, but there's always pirates that mess up. Be careful! And the lighthouse ruins! Originally an ancient ruin, it was converted into a lighthouse to guide Valuan ships returning from the north. But as the center of Valuan culture shifted to the south, the once great lighthouse faded from people's memories. Oh man, I hate that.
Moons! Purify our souls!
There we go.
Moons! Purify our souls! Let's try this!
Yay, one down. That means one less fatigue breath I have to worry about.
Here goes!
That was easy.
Oh. I don't think I've ever seen a ship like that around before. I bet it's a moonstone treasure coming to dig up yellow moonstones. Just so you know, the moonstones in this area have already been mined, so there's hardly any of them left. Blue is trying hard to expand because we need to find new sources of moonstones as soon as possible. But yeah, with yellow moonstones being quite literally one of the more dangerous types, it's like, oh god. Hey, what the heck is this? Janus. Janus. Johnny. Jim Bob. That is a face. They're also kind of dumb.
We won! We won!
A charm. Cupel, what the fuck? This is not a sham, this is something worse. That chunk of metal is huge. Beneath it is the Maw of Tartus. It is an entrance to a series of caverns. These caverns are the resting place of the yellow crystal as well as the yellow gigas. This seal was built by my people after the Rains of Destruction in order to contain the yellow gigas. Now the yellow gigas lies dormant. Good. Keep that thing locked up. Well, I know this meant that the gigas can't get out, but it also means that we can't get in. I don't think there's any way we can get through the seal. What should we do? Hey, don't move! The punishment for trespassing near the Great Seal is death. The thing is, the only time, if you don't come here, you do not fight these guys.
I'm guessing we're doing a bit of. It's not so much sequence breaking, but just like, well, we can't do anything here
Yeah, in this case, like, technically this entire scene can be missed, actually.
because it's not necessarily necessary.
Yeah.
Over there.
That's really impressive looking, but not that good for a grenade. Oh no, Phoenix gonna get grenaded. That's a bit more impressive.
Let's try this.
A little over the top for one enemy, but whatever.
We did it!
We surrender. Please don't kill us. Tell us how to open the seal and we'll let you live. That's impossible. Our entire army couldn't even open it. Commanders aren't even concerned with the yellow crystal right now because it's already in Valua and it's safe from you. That makes sense. They'll go after the other crystals first. Something's not right. You'd think that this area would be more heavily guarded. Where are the rest of your men? They're preparing for the raid on Nasrad. What? Valua's gonna start a war with Nasir? I think so. I'm just a grunt. I don't know any of the details. There was a giant arc whale. Destroyed a few of our ships recently. One of our admirals is hunting it. A giant arc whale. Drachma ready to punch him. Rocknum is here. Answer me. I don't know for certain. Some fog rolled in yesterday and they were as tight as a huge creature. That means it's probably still in the area. I have to go after Rocknum. I've been following you kids around looking for the crystals all this time. But now it's your turn to follow me. We understand. Hell, doesn't look like we'll be able to get the yellow crystal anytime soon. Okay, Drachma, we'll go with you. Very well. Now the time has come for me to finally face Rocknum. He was the reason that I got the harpoon cannon in the first place. I'm going to kill him. or die trying. Okay, Drachma Ahab. Oh, I can't believe there's a key seal. So, I am trying to pick these up because these are how you reset Cupel. And supposedly, like, every time you restart the game, like, one or two like, anywhere from, like, 1 to 3 chomps respawn here. Supposedly. We'll need to rest up before we attack Rocknum. There's always a thick fog surrounding him. He'll knock ships out of the sky and they never see him coming. We'll hide in this canyon and ambush him at first sight of fog. Tonight we sleep here. Drop anchor, boy. I think
Is this something also that can be missed?
I think what happens if you try past this one, you get, like, man, there's some heavy... Actually, I could be wrong. This could be, like, a required thing. It's just, if you try to pass by, you just get this, like, man, let's explore the area a bit more. Or something. Maybe. It's been a while. Like, at least 4 to 5 years since I last played this. Later that night, my heart was racing with excitement. I was too anxious to even get a wink of sleep. Rocknum is nearby. That's all I could think of as I lie there, trying to sleep. It doesn't look like I'm going to get any shut-eye. Maybe I'll take a little walk to try and calm myself down. Captain, you awake? I wonder where he is. I like how even the engine is still kind of idling. But I can feel use the bedroom. I swear, I didn't steal anything. Sounds like a kid's talking in her sleep again. Wonder if get Fina's. Nope, just Ica. Oh man. Can't angle it. Nope, nope, nope. Hey. Drachma. Kevin. Is that you, boy? What are you doing up at this hour? You should be getting some rest. I was about to say the same thing. It's the middle of the night. What's that? Open it. It's full of feathers? My son collects. Used to collect those. You had a son? Aye. About the same age as you. Long time ago, I ran a fishing boat in North Ocean. My son was learning to be a sailor. He used to come out with us. His name was Jack. He was a small boy who liked to help out the other sailors. They used to call him Little Jack. One day he went out fishing as usual. Then Rocknum came. We didn't know how powerful Rocknum was. We tried to fight him. There was no way a fishing boat stood a chance against that thing. Rocknum destroyed our ship, and I barely managed to survive. This is the implied, this is how he lost his arm thing of he lost his arm while trying to fight Rocknum. But my crew, Jack, weren't so lucky. Last time I saw Jack, he was clutching some feathers as he fell. Like they'd stop him from falling. Yellow Moon. I can still hear my son scream as he fell. From that day on, I swore revenge on Rocknum. For my crew, and for Jack. I need to kill Rocknum to avenge my crew. And my son. I'm getting long-winded in my old age. Don't let it bother you. It's my problem. Captain. This fog. Could it be...
Huh?
Boy, go wake the others. It's him. Rocknum is here.
So my enemies! Slam to burst!
Oh no! Yeah. There we go.
That was easy.
No. So the objective is in this section is basically find the thickest fog and find them, and it's annoying because technically it's a very specific area. Man, I hate fatigue.
Thank the moons.
There we go. What's that sound? It sounds like cannon fire. Boy, dead ahead. Hey, look! We haven't seen you since, like, the early part of the game. Captain! It's him. That's... Ah! It's huge!
And purple.
Hey, look over there! That's an interesting ship. Don't shoot the whale! Why would you shoot the whale? It's
Considering how large that thing is, considering how much it's thrashing,
Yeah. Captain,
very violent.
yeah. Captain, whose ship is that? While we were in Valua, I heard rumors that the Armada altered their chain of command. That must be Ramirez's ship. He's Galcian's vice captain. He's the most feared officer in the Armada. Also, my controller is vibrating like crazy. Ramirez? Fina, what's wrong? Nothing. Everything is fine. We can't fight them both at the same time. Captain, what should we do? Take out the Valuan ships first. I don't want them interfering with the fight with Rotnum. I need to kill Rotnum myself. Battle stations. Leave Ramirez's ship alone. Take care of the two cruisers in front of us first. So, that cruiser that we fought before, it's this fight. Pretty much. Air pirates scum, you'll regret the day you stood against Lord Ramirez and the 6th Fleet of the Armada. And let's just one-shot this boat.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Straight through! Up the butt! Okay, I guess we just had to fight one. Alright, we've got a straight shot at Rocknum. I've waited for this for a long time. Harpoon cannon, fire! Since we know how big Rocknum is, that is huge for the harpoon cannon to be that big on him. Heh, there's no escape for you now. Ah! Captain, watch out. There's an enemy ship off the... It's Ramirez! It got behind us while we were concentrating on Rocknum. The little jack is on fire. Propelling power dropping rapidly. We're losing altitude. This isn't good. If we keep this up, we're all gonna die. No, I've waited far too long. I may never get another chance. Captain, we've got to abandon ship. We need to get the lifeboats down below. What? You're telling me to abandon the little shack? You're telling me to let Rocknum go? Yes, if you die, it won't bring back your son. And as long as you're alive, you'll always have another chance. If you die now, the lives of your crew and your son would have been lost in vain. Alright, we're abandoning ship. Everyone get down below. This area that we kind of peeked at briefly actually has some significance. Because look, the lifeboats! Also, I do like this part of the game. Because what's coming up? Captain, hurry! Get on! The ship's going down! Captain? Captain, get on board! Look! Rocknum is hurt! Captain, what are you doing? No, don't!
That's over.
Captain, hurry, get in!
Oh.
I kind of hate that because you could hear him say goodbye because of the mixing and the fire. No! Captain! Why did he do that? And just to show off how evil Ramirez is, firing on lifeboats. Talk about war crimes. Ramirez, he fires at lifeboats? Ah! Vice! No! The most dramatic version of splitting the party. And what's a good old pirate adventure without being stranded on a deserted island? I'm alive? It looks like I've been separated from Micah and Fina. I hope they're okay. Where am I? Ika, Fina, and Drachma have left the party. Ramirez is an asshole.
Party of one. Is it a party?
It's the lifeboat I came here on. It doesn't look like it's in very good shape. I wonder what happened to everyone else. Oh, there's a cave. And there's a skeleton. Let's check out this cave first. Oh. This one's just straight up. Huh. I mean, it's got a nice little reservoir, which isn't too bad. And that's the entire island. It's not big. Well, I'm definitely on an island. And an uninhabited one at that. Looks like a storm is coming. I should find some shelter. Well, I guess I'm not the first guy to get shipwrecked on this island. From the looks of his clothes, he was probably a sailor too. Looks like he's been dead for a long time. Oh, there's something bright on his color. Gonzalez? Guess that was his name. I wonder if he has 15 silver points. Something in his pocket. It's a map! It's a little old. Maybe it's a map of this island. There aren't any of the same landmarks. It's probably a map of a different island. It might come in handy someday. I'll just have to hold on to this map for a while. Well, I'll give you a proper burial, so you'll finally be able to rest in peace. There, I guess we should find some high ground so I can check out the rest of the island. I kind of did this out of order, because you're supposed to just check Gonzalez first. Gonzalez. Don't worry, I'll make sure you... I'll make you a grave as soon as I get the chance. One moonberry. Vice the Bold. Okay, so we have 2 moonberries. And where Gonzalez is staying. I guess my friend Gonzalez had the same idea. Looks like he was living here for quite a while, too. Well, it doesn't look like I have much of a choice, so I might as well set up camp here and get some rest. Micah, Fina, wherever you are, hope you guys are safe. Meanwhile... Oh my god, I just noticed something. Bit of foreshadowing, but holy shit, I just noticed it. I'm not sure if he'll show it again, but there's a picture in the corner. Yeah, there it is.
Ah.
Also, one of the very few times that we actually get to see Ike's hair down. Technically, there was one point that we could see it early in the game, but that one kind of ruins things. How did we end up in this place, and where are we? It's a lot of pink, though. This place does seem peculiar. I don't see Vice or Captain Drachma anywhere. I hope they're okay.
Better look at that picture.
Better look at that picture. That man looks a bit dashing. Nice big red coat. Probably carries a hefty gun. This is 60 billion. 60 billion double dollars! Sorry, I had to. They're probably fine. They're both too stubborn to die that easily. I wonder who saved us. Oh! You're awake! There's no need to get up just yet. Let's see, what can I get you? How about a nice hot bowl of soup? Sure, that would be great. Oh, my name's Aika. And I'm Fina. Thank you so much for saving us. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Aika and Fina, you both have such pretty names. You two are lucky that I found your lifeboat. You were both unconscious. What exactly happened? I love exciting stories. Don't worry about it. If you don't want to tell me, I won't force you. But by the looks of you, I'd say that you two are air pirates. That look of being caught on Aika, of like, oh shit.
I mean...
Haha, it looks like I guessed right. You don't have anything to worry about, my dear. Because I'm an air pirate, too.
Ooh.
What?
Convenient.
Really? Yes, I am Clara of the Blue Rogues. Pleased to meet you. Oh, thank God she's a Blue Rogue. I'd be a bit worried if she was a black pirate, but... So far, the only black pirates we've met are basically like Baltor. I mean... Who?
Gordo, the guy that we killed, defeated at the beginning of the stream.
Ah, yes, Gordo. The weirdest black pirate. I steal all your food. That's hot.
Food.
That's hot garbage. Also, that's very interesting that the two bowls are pink and blue. Ah, I see. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Vice is probably fine. You girls like him, right? You have to have faith in your man. Yeah. Captain Clara! Captain, we'll be reaching Nasrad in a few moments. Okay, prepare for landing. We'll be landing in Nasir's capital, Nasrad, very soon. Nasrad is a very large city. Who knows? Maybe you can find out where Vice is, while you're there. Yeah. Also, that ship. It's about time for me to set sail. It was very nice meeting the two of you. I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time together. Here, take this. It's only about 5,000 gold, but it should help. Wow, really? Thanks for everything you've done for us. First you save our lives, then you give us gold. Don't give it a second thought. After all, I too am a blue rogue. Where are you going now, Clara? Me? Well, I'm going after the man I love. Oh god.
I wonder who that is.
He's an air pirate too. He's a little on the wild side, but he's strong, smart, and so yummy. I'll follow him wherever he goes. I know that someday he'll come around and fall in love with me too. Isn't that romantic? Sure. Well, I had better get going. I hope to see each other again. Good luck. Goodbye, Clara. I hope we never get to see your crazy face again. She's not Yandere yet, but definitely stalker. That was the nicest stalker I've ever met. But at least it explains why her entire ship's like a honeymoon suite. And that's why she's crazy. Is that the entire... It is implied that the entire ship is very much...
Just like the room we were in.
Yes. Honeymoon? I kind of figured we'd know what that was. Don't worry about it. Let's go see if we can find a place to sleep tonight. You received Clara's purse.
Equally pink.
So, as a fun fact, when the party gets split, Aika and Fina got no equipment and no gold. Vice is the one with all the gold and all the equipment.
Other than the stuff they already have on their bodies.
Yeah. So, it's one of those situations of you can't up-equip Fina or Aika while this is going on. But apples, pumpkins, these guys. We are the Nasir Artillery Guard. We leave the defense to Nasir up to us. The cannons are up top. An enemy ship gets too close to the city, we'll blast it out of the sky. We are the Nasir Artillery Guard under the leadership of Captain Kazim. We are defending the safety of Nasred. Kazim is Nasir's best gunner. He's manning the wall above us. We'll meet Kazim and then try and find a save point. It is so boring! When is Valor going to attack again? I am Nasir's top gunner, Kazim. If any enemy ships try to enter our port, I'll blow them away with this cannon of mine. But no enemies have attacked us in such a long time. I have nothing to do, and it is killing me. Ever since I was assigned here, I have not had the chance to fire these cannons. I hope the chance comes soon. What an interesting bunch of characters. Kind of getting to talk about some of the drop features in this game. Nasrad was, they stated that Nasrad would be one of the ports that you could buy better ships at. But it's one of those, which is why you could why you have these types of ports where it's like you can see more ships and have docks that are for much larger ships. And with that, that should be it for the stream. Pretty sure next week we're going to be continuing on with our Eddie will be continuing on with the stream for Sandland. As for Friday, we'll continue on with, obviously, Skies of Arcadia. I don't think we have any new podcasts on the way, because there's not a lot of big announcements happening.
That doesn't stop us from talking about other things.
Yeah. But, if you liked what you heard or want to check out more, all of our streams are archived on YouTube. As well as our podcasts, which are on all major platforms, so Google, Apple, Spotify, as well as having a visual version on our YouTube as well. But outside of that, if you want to support us, best way is spread the word. If you prefer a much more direct method, probably best way is the sub points here on Twitch and / or our Patreon. But outside of that, thanks everybody for joining, and we hope you have a good night. Night, everybody.